while your designer is completing their scope of work, it's important to quickly hire an architect who is licensed to manage the drawing and construction phases. We'll walk you through the process of signing a contract with an AOR to design and manage construction administration (CA) for your restaurant build-out. I'll detail key considerations, what to watch out for, and strategic advice to ensure you make the most informed decisions. The AOR is responsible for incorporating your interior designer's vision, producing detailed drawings, and overseeing the construction process to ensure the build complies with the architectural plans, building codes, and safety regulations. The AOR's responsibilities include creating detailed architectural designs, submitting plans to local authorities for approvals, overseeing the construction to ensure adherence to design, coordinating with contractors and consultants, and finally, handling any design modifications required during the build. To sign a contract with an architect, you'll first need to request a proposal from them. This is called an RFP, known as Request for Proposal. In your RFP, clearly outline what you expect from your AOR. This includes preliminary designs, detailed drawings, material specifications, and construction oversight. Communicate your vision, the functional requirements of the restaurant, and any specific design preferences or constraints. Then, identify the goals of this project. Ensure to communicate your vision, the functional requirements of the restaurant, and any specific design preferences or constraints. When you create this RFP, you will want to send it to multiple architects. At a rule of thumb, reach out to at least 3 different architecture firms. Look for architects with experience in restaurant design and construction. Check their portfolios, seek referrals from industry contacts, and review feedback from past clients. It's important to conduct interviews by meeting with potential architects to discuss your project and assess their understanding of your vision and their ability to deliver. Prior to these meetings, request detailed proposals that include timelines, fee structures, project phases, and services provided. Evaluate proposals based on completeness, the clarity of the process, projected timelines, and cost effectiveness. Utilize a matrix point system to best identify the pros and cons of each firm. Ensure your meeting agenda addresses whether the fee will be a fixed price, a percentage of the construction cost, or based on hourly rates. Ensure all potential costs are transparent to avoid surprises. Specify the deliverables, including types of drawings. For example, schematic, development, construction, digital files, and physical models. Ensure the timeline meets your opening schedule, with allowances for revisions and unforeseen delays. Agree on how revisions are handled, including the scope of revisions included in the original fee and costs for additional changes. Lastly, there's intellectual property. Clarify ownership of the designs, especially if you plan to replicate the concept in future locations. Once you've selected the architect you want to move forward with, you will need to utilize an AIA contract, which is a standard contract form that is used in the architecture and construction industry. This form is an AIA B101 form. This is the best template that is widely utilized and often required by architects in the field. With that template, there are a few specifics you will want to highlight and address with your AOR early on. Specify the frequency of site visits and reports you expect during construction. This is commonly referred to as construction administration. Establish clear communication channels and protocols for updates, changes, and decisions. Define the process for handling unforeseen issues, including who has decision-making authority and how disputes are resolved. Then there's liabilities and insurance. Verify that the architect has adequate professional liability insurance. Discuss who bears responsibility for different types of risks. Lastly, remember to address the termination clause. Understand the conditions under which either party can terminate the contract and the financial implications of termination. Legal review. Before signing, have the contract reviewed by a lawyer specialized in construction and contract law to ensure all aspects are in your best interest. Restaurant owners make a lot of mistakes in this phase that can cost them severely in the long run. So here's a few things to watch out for. Over-design. Ensure the design is not overly complex or expensive relative to your budget and needs. Underqualification. Be wary of architects without sufficient experience in restaurant projects or those lacking robust CA experience.